what's going on, sports fans? It's your boy Damian Adams from The Real Deal with Damian Adams. And as you can see, I picked the classic NBA on NBC theme music for the intro today, which means only one thing, that we're talking all basketball in this video. Now I'm starting a new series called Fresh Out of the Oven. This is where I'm taking fresh takes, not hot takes, but fresh takes about whatever subject I'm going to rant on that day. And today is on the first 2 weeks of the NBA season. Now, it's only 2 weeks, right? So everything is a small sample size right now, but I believe I have legit fresh takes for you that you should take to your work. Go over it at the water cooler in the break room. You can have it, or give me credit and tell people to subscribe to my channel so they can go ahead and see the knowledge that I'm dropping. All right. So as you hear me catching my breath from dancing too hard to the NBA theme song, take number one. The Milwaukee Bucks are a legit contender in the Eastern Conference. Now, they are 7-0 as I record this video. They don't play again until tomorrow night against Boston, which is a tough game. But when you think about this team, they upgraded coach with Mike Budenholzer. You have Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's playing at an MVP level right now, averaging 25 points per game, 14.8 rebounds per game, along with getting you almost 6 assists per game, also shooting 50% from the field, getting you almost 2 blocks per game. So he's playing as MVP level on both sides of the court. And his shot isn't there yet. He doesn't have that three-point shot that you would like, but he's surrounded by people who are shooting the ball well. The Milwaukee Bucks as a whole are fourth in total offense right now, averaging 120 points per game. They're also sixth in three-point field goal percentage, shooting the ball at 38.4% from beyond the arc. So that means that with Giannis being the monster that he is at driving the ball to the goal, you can't help off of the other players. So how can you stop him whenever you help off your other people hitting the ball, hitting the three at a legit rate? That makes them a legit contender, because not only are they shooting the three well, but they're also stopping the three-point shot on the other end. Opponents are only shooting 28.8% from the three-point line against the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-0, you got an MVP in Giannis, who also can double as a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, and the team around him is shooting the three-point ball well. How can you legitly stop this team? So they will be legit in the Eastern Conference. Take number two. The Golden State Warriors do not have any legit competition in the Western Conference. The only team that could legitimately challenge them last year was the Houston Rockets. Now, the Rockets, of course, this year are not playing well. They had suspensions with Chris Paul. Right now, James Harden is dealing with an injury. So there's things that you can point to for reasons why they're not playing well. But they also lost two very important players in Trevor Ariza and Luke Mahabute last year, who made up their defensive strategy. They also lost that defensive assistant they had last year, helped them come up with the strategies that made them such a good defensive team. So with them losing those assets, you add Carmelo, who's already showing that he's horribly defensively. That team is not going to be as good as they were last year. Now, of course, if they get Jimmy Butler, that changes everything. But it doesn't seem like the Timberwolves are really going to budge on that, especially if you offer 4 first-round picks. Now, we don't know with that offer what the protections were, if it was really not a good 4 picks that they were offering with, crazy protections on them. But we will see as the year goes on if there's any more competition in the Western Conference besides Houston, who had a legit shot last year for Golden State. Who else is it going to be? My Pelicans, we look pretty decent right now. We win every game pretty much that Anthony Davis plays in so far this year. He's dealing with an elbow injury right now. He might play tonight against the Warriors as day-to-day game time decision. And for the Lakers, they're not there yet. They definitely aren't ready for that competition. The Nuggets look good, but they're young. This is going to be their first year with this nucleus being a team expected to do things. Who else is up there right now? You got Memphis, who offensively struggles. We'll talk about them a little bit later. The Western Conference right now is deep, but it's not as top heavy as the Eastern Conference. So the Warriors look like they may have an easy road to the finals once again. Number 3, as I look over my paper here to remember what my third take was, Kawhi Leonard would be crazy to leave Toronto. Yes, 2 weeks into the season, I'm already saying he should stay in Toronto for the prime of his career. Look at this team right now, 7-1. The one game they lost was to Milwaukee. Kawhi didn't play. Kawhi right now is averaging 27 points per game, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, shooting over 50% from the floor, over 40% from 3, just killing it. And his team is just going to get better. It's only the first 2 weeks of the year, and they're already looking like a team that's been playing together for years. Kawhi, Danny Green know each other. Kyle Lowry's been a good leader, good defender. They have a great nucleus there. Why would he leave that situation? So Toronto, I think Kawhi Leonard, you're presenting a great case for why Kawhi Leonard should stay and shouldn't leave. Number 4, Blake Griffin is the most underrated player in the NBA. The man just dropped 50 points the other day. And there was one point where he was someone who was considered overrated because of the hype of his dunks. But now he has a great overall game. He's averaging 27 points per game, 10 rebounds. He leads the team in assists at 4.3, which could be a problem for Detroit. You need your point guards, to step up in that aspect. But 27, 10, and 4. Also getting you over 50% from the floor, shooting 48% from three-point line right now. So as a big man, he has the ability to dribble, bring the ball up. He could drive to the goal, pull up for 3. He does everything you want from that position and has Detroit at 4-2 right now. Blake Griffin is extremely underrated. Number 5. So let's take number 5 out of my fresh take oven. Take number 5, man. Memphis. I mentioned them earlier. We should watch out for Memphis. They're 4-2 right now, and they're going against the grain. The whole NBA right now is playing at an extremely fast pace. Everybody's scoring a lot of points. And Memphis is 29th in pace right now. So they're slowing it down. They're playing really good defense. They're second in the league in defense, only allowing 100 points per game. And when you have a healthy Mike Conley and Marc Gasol, those guys know how to win. You also have Garrett Temple, great defender, someone who can knock down open threes. They have the rookie Jackson. So they have good players there. You also have Slow-Mo coming over from San Antonio who knows how to play, knows how to win. They have a bunch of people who know how to play the game, know how to win, won't make mistakes. You'll have to beat Memphis. They won't beat themselves. So watch out for Memphis in that playoff hunt, which can make it even harder for a lot of you guys' favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, to even get in the playoffs. So that was my NBA Fresh Takes, my first one of the year. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and share this video with your friends. And until next time, go real or go home. Peace.